Now, 5 goals carry treasure involves 3 factors. Take note of these 3 factors. Number one, it has to involve the door facing of a property. So when it says the door, it obviously refers to the most important door, which is the main door. So again, for a lot of people, this is quite simple, quite defined. The main door is the main entrance of the property, whereas some properties, some people don't have a clearly defined main door. Clearly, those properties, you will not be able to apply 5 goals carry treasure because it's arbitrary, which is the main door. So this is the first problem, right? So if you, for any house that has to apply, that you want to apply 5 goals carry treasure from the on, it must have clearly defined a main door. So that's number one. Number two, it must have originally incoming water. Now, incoming water means there must be a river flow or a creek flow nearby that you could see water coming in, as in coming towards the property, not away from the property, toward the property, or toward the vicinity of the property from a certain direction. That's called incoming water. Loi soi. Okay, so now of course, it's not always possible to see a river flowing inwards from a certain direction. So then this obviously has been improvised to allow just the presence of water at a certain direction. But as you know, originally, the formula specifies incoming water. Okay? So of course, there are arguments, right? The students will argue, no, I cannot see incoming water. Body of water can or not? Then the teacher relented and said, okay, so allow, but actually cannot, right? Because it's not, you must understand conceptually the whole reason for this is to flow the water and the chi into the property. So if it's just a body of water, the energy is going to gather at where the water is. It's to activate an energy where the property doesn't really get the 5 goals carry treasure or carry water into the property. Okay? So let's stick to the original here first before we argue out our way, because I've seen students like to argue. Is it okay if we don't use the incoming water? Is it okay? It's actually not okay, but because they're argumentative, we just relent and say okay. But really, the formula says incoming water. Okay? So if you really want a 5 goals carry treasure, you got to find incoming water, right? If you cannot, then okay lah, as we say in Malaysia, we'll take the water, but it's better than nothing. Does it have the same effect? Hell no. It's a difference of a couple of zeros, but it's better than nothing, as they say. All right. The next is, the third factor is called incoming mountains, incoming dragon. Now, this is the harder to find, because the incoming dragon actually refers to a range of mountains flowing in from a certain direction, okay? So a range of mountains. So here's the thing, right? A range of mountains, basically, it's for the beginners. It's not easy for you guys to measure if you have not done any excursions with a Feng Shui master before, to actually learn how to Ying Long, is to recognize the dragon and to measure the dragon. So these days, not many masters, I don't know, even if they know how to do it, they don't have time to bring students to go walk the mountains because it's time consuming. And knowing where to stand in relation to a range of mountains is not exactly an easy job. So a lot of Feng Shui masters became Feng Shui masters without actually learning how to do this.